The people of Pompeii had lived with earthquakes for generations. Small tremors were common. Most barely interrupted daily life. But today, something felt different. Throughout the morning, the ground shuddered more frequently. Clay cups rattled across wooden tables. Oil lamps swayed from ceilings. Dogs barked without reason. Horses became restless in their stables. Birds suddenly lifted into the sky in great flocks, abandoning trees they had nested in for years. Few people paid much attention. To the Romans, earthquakes were simply part of living near the Bay of Naples. There was no reason to fear them, or so they believed. Across the city, merchants continued selling fruit, wine, and olive oil. Builders repaired homes damaged by earlier earthquakes. Children chased one another through narrow streets. Life refused to slow down. Yet beneath Mount Vesuvius, molten rock was forcing its way upward through the Earth's crust. For centuries, pressure had built silently beneath the mountain. Now, it had nowhere left to go. Chapter 3: The Mountain Awakens. Shortly after midday, without warning, the mountain exploded. A deafening roar echoed across the Bay of Naples. Windows shook. The ground lurched violently beneath people's feet. Thousands turned toward Mount Vesuvius. What they saw was unlike anything they had ever imagined. A massive column of ash, rock, and superheated gas shot into the sky. Higher, higher, until it towered nearly 20 miles above the earth. To witnesses, it resembled the shape of a giant pine tree. Dark, towering, growing larger by the second. The eruption could be seen from towns dozens of miles away. Panic spread almost instantly. Chapter 4: Ash begins to fall. At first, only tiny flakes drifted down from the sky. Soft, gray, almost beautiful. Some people stopped to watch. Others reached out to catch the strange ash in their hands. But within minutes, the gentle fall became relentless. Ash covered rooftops. Gardens disappeared beneath a blanket of gray. The bright Mediterranean sun faded behind an ever-thickening cloud. Day slowly turned into twilight. Then, twilight became darkness. The air filled with dust, making every breath more difficult. People wrapped cloth around their mouths and noses. Parents gathered frightened children. Shopkeepers abandoned their businesses. The city that had awakened in peace only hours earlier was now descending into chaos. Chapter 5: Impossible Decisions. No alarms existed. No evacuation plans. No one truly understood what was happening. Some believed the eruption would end within hours. Others remembered earlier earthquakes and chose to remain inside their homes. Many feared looters more than the volcano itself. They locked their doors and waited. Others made a different choice. Families packed whatever they could carry: jewelry, coins, food, water, small statues of household gods. Everything else was left behind. The streets became crowded with thousands trying to escape at once. Carts collided. Animals panicked. People shouted conflicting directions. Some ran toward the sea, hoping ships would rescue them. Others fled inland, believing distance alone would save them. Every decision felt like a gamble, and no one knew which path offered the greatest chance of survival. As the ash continued falling, rooftops began to groan beneath the growing weight. Tiles slid loose. Wooden beams cracked. Some buildings collapsed without warning, trapping families beneath stone and timber. Visibility worsened with every passing minute. People could no longer recognize familiar streets. Friends became separated. Parents lost sight of their children. The city itself seemed to disappear beneath the storm of ash. Chapter 6: A City Goes Dark. By late afternoon, Pompeii no longer resembled the vibrant city it had been that morning. The sun had vanished. Only flashes of volcanic lightning illuminated the towering cloud above Vesuvius. Thunder rolled through the darkness. The ground continued shaking. Every explosion from the mountain echoed like the sound of distant artillery. Many believed the gods had abandoned them. Others prayed desperately for mercy. Some simply stood in stunned silence, unable to comprehend the scale of the disaster unfolding around them. The eruption showed no sign of slowing. In fact, it was becoming even more violent. High above the city, millions of tons of ash and volcanic rock continued pouring into the atmosphere. Eventually, gravity would reclaim it all. And when it did, the deadliest phase of the eruption would begin, ending As night fell over Pompeii, thousands were still trapped inside the city. Some searched desperately for loved ones. Some hid inside their homes. Others continued walking through the darkness, guided only by instinct and hope. None of them knew that an unstoppable wall of superheated gas and ash was racing toward them. By sunrise, Pompeii would be gone,